What does it take to be creative in the classroom? Why is it important?
Well, I think it's important for anybody to be creative in the classroom, particularly this day and age, where there's so many times where the institution tells teachers you have to teach this way because we have to get performance tests to skyrocket. But creativity, being able to allow a teacher to expand their horizons, to say, how can I best teach to that student's style, right? Because their needs, right? We should be able to customize, our teaching to those needs of the students, because in the end, they're not robots.
No,
they're people. They're human beings, and each child, each student, learns differently. So if we can get the right teachers to know that creativity is essential, it would have a huge impact on the long-term goal, which is a true understanding of what's happening.
Not just regurgitation, but a true understanding. Now, your school, you're working on this, though.
We are.
You're doing a big part of the creativity, correct?
We're doing a great job. Our faculty does an incredible job of trying to apply theory and practice.
Okay.
But we don't teach to a script. If the script that we do teach to is our Catholic faith.
Of course.
So we do everything we can to infuse our Catholic faith in everything we do. And our teachers are very much encouraged to be creative in their lesson plans. So, for example, a couple weeks ago, I'm walking in the hallway, and Mrs. Quinlan, one of our teachers, she just grabs me out of the hallway. And she goes, Mrs. Quinlan, she grabs me out of the hallway. She goes, Mr. Bazzone, I need you for a second. When were you born? What was the date that you were born? I said, the date or the actual day?
Huh.
She said, no, the date. I said, great. So I walked into the classroom, and they're doing a lesson on probability.
Huh.
So they're just grabbing random people and putting it on a poster board. And I didn't stick around for the entire piece, but the kids were engaged. The kids were reacting to it, really trying to understand probability.
Well, what did we talk about earlier? Entertaining, empathetic education.
Yep, hands-on. I mean, it was very hands-on.
It's entertaining if you're involved.
It could be entertaining if I'm involved.
Empathetic?
Yeah.
Was that fear? No, I'm kidding.
No, but the interesting thing was that everybody was up and out of their seats.
Wow.
They were engaged. I walked in, I'm president, and I walk into a classroom, and it was already happening.
It didn't feel tense.
No.
I remember when I was a student, that would feel tense.
No, yeah.
In some of the schools.
Not tense at all. The students were really engaged in it. They were excited about it. And she was applying some of the lesson while I was there. And I was just watching, I was observing, and I couldn't believe really the passion that the kids had in that classroom, that one lesson plan.
That's the proof is in the pudding.
It is.
So creativity, what's something someone can do? Like, let's say a student's watching this or a teacher's watching this, maybe another school. What's one way to be creative?
I think one way to be creative, when you're a teacher, sometimes people think that you know all the answers. But a really good teacher is one that says, I don't know all the answers. If you can learn from your students and empower your students, it makes that classroom.
Asking them questions, getting them involved.
Yes, getting them involved. Like, for example, we have another class, a science class, where one of our teachers decided to build literally an aquarium in the class, in which the aquarium is going to foster an ability to grow food and stuff like that. So he got the kids involved with it, and now we have a sustainable program that he's working on, and it's. I think the sky's the limit. If you can get students excited and motivated about an idea, and they can actually own that.
Makes sense.
It really makes them feel part of the school, part of their learning process, but also a contributor to the overall purpose of why we're here.
And they'll put the efforts.
Correct. Yeah.
So does culture matter?
Absolutely. Culture matters. Absolutely.